12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste. Hi, my name is Sammy Flex, and I have some good news for you, especially those who are into the business of import and export. And this is straight coming from GPF Import and Export Company Limited. They are based in China. Trust me, they are fast and reliable. Some of the services of GPF Import and Export Company Limited include air and sea cargo, warehousing, consolidation, door-to-door delivery, warehousing packaging, FCL shipping, LCL shipping, and more. You can also get all your used and brand new cars from China at affordable prices, courtesy GPF Import and Export Company Limited. Cars like Lexus, Toyota, Honda, BMW, Mercedes, Benz, Cadillacs, Audi, Nissan, Link, Mazda, and many more. Contact GPF Automobile in China via WhatsApp number +86 19 58 48 16 884. GPF Import and Export Company Limited. They are fast and reliable.
Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic. Well, so we've done some 8 minutes after 8 p.m. on a Tuesday evening right here on Sammy Flex TV. And you know, when we sit like this, we have just one task. The task is to discuss some of the best stories, some of the stories making sense within our showbiz space. And I don't do this alone. If it is the editorial, then I'll come back alone to do it. But if it is a showbiz daily, then you know it is more or less like that WhatsApp group chat. WhatsApp group chat where anybody at all who has something to say can say it. And here, I mean the people who are in the studio, they share their opinions as well as those who are outside the studio, and that is fair and square. So if you are watching us, you should know that this is our show. On Facebook, just like our page or follow our page, you can always drop your comments there. On YouTube, just subscribe to us and you can always drop your comments there as well. And again, sometimes if you have our WhatsApp number, you can also leave your message on our WhatsApp line and we are good. In the studio, Roland Amate is seated in the middle position, representing Shaxi Shatter Movement Empire Roland Report, which is on YouTube and showbizchannelgh.com. And in Team Dode, Solomon is also called Chemo. He is at the extreme left, ready to pounce on you on the issues as well. He is representing Intidosu Digital Solutions and Intidosu Legal Concept. He is also here, and we are set. When we have our team members also ready and goody, you should know that all is well. Thanks to Theophilus Digosh, Gerald, as well as Sammy Tuga and Desert. Behind the scenes, they are putting things together for us to do our thing. Now, some interesting stories on our table for us to also do the conversation, and I know you guys are all going to be a part of it. First, let me go to the camp of bouncers with degree.
There is a group of muscled guys who, God willing, they have studied, gone to school, and to them, they think their chosen profession, what they want to do is to be security people, and they call themselves bouncers with degree. So those who came for the media games, you might have seen some of them when they were guarding what's his name, Kojo Sheldon, and they were all over the place. Yeah, like great guys. Their boss is my friend. He's the one in brown with a towel on. Yeah, him. Yes, that's their boss. Is it Lama or something like that? He has some name like that. And in fact, they are serious on their work. When they are on duty, they don't joke. So far, the celebrity that I know they move with often is medical. Yeah, they move with medical often. I know they do other. They have P something OPD or not OPD. They have PP something. They have something they call it, and they do for medical as I know. But I know there may be other important people that they also do for personal protection, PP or something, and they do it for these guys. The event season is here. When we thought they would be so busy to even think about writing a press statement, it looks like they are not busy. Looks like people are not calling for their services. Because of that, they've gotten time to release a statement. And the statement they've released too is not a bad call that they have put out. It's a good call, but how do we discuss it? The approach, is it the best, or they have to also look for other means to deal with the people that they'll be dealing with? Because when people are doing their events, we see they go for, apart from police protection or police security, they also go for personal security people, and they've been doing this. I remember during Shutterfest, the organizers also brought on board I-360 security, and they combined their energies with the police service, and they did some fantastic job despite all the issues. Now, bouncers with degree, they are saying something. Director, bring the press statement and let me read what they are saying so we can start talking. Bouncers with degree, and this is their motto: we provide a range of security services to individuals, businesses, or other entities. Now, it says, a message to all event organizers. This is a reminder to every event organizer. Please think about the welfare of the bouncers. It is completely unreasonable to offer 300 cedis to 500 cedis for a job that demands up to 18 hours of non-stop work, especially during major events and concerts. When security personnel are underpaid and undervalued, it creates unnecessary pressure and temptation. Low compensation can influence some to cut corners or take risk, something no professional environment should encourage. Fair pay protects both the brand and the event. At Bouncers with Degree, we take professionalism seriously. We invest in training, reliability, and excellence, and we expect the same respect in return. We will not accept cheap or exploitative offers. Remember, many bouncers travel long distances to secure your events. Transport costs, time, and physical strain must be considered. Quality security comes with fair compensation. This disrespectful trend must stop. If you are not prepared to pay what our work is truly worth, please do not call us. We know our values and we expect it to be honored. Respect the bouncers, respect the work, respect the brand. Thank you. And this is the press statement coming from Bouncers with Degree. Of course, they have degrees, so what do you expect? They will definitely write grammar. Oh my world. Ro, you have been doing events. Let's take into perspective what Bouncers with Degree, what they are talking about, and let's see how best we can discuss the story.
Greetings to our viewers and everybody watching us tonight.
Okay.
Bouncers with degree, I think they've said their truth. And for me, I always say that when somebody is pained, you cannot tell the person to shut up.
Okay.
And say that the person is not pained. No, they have every right to say whatever they feel.
Every right to rant.
Every right to rant and tell you whatever they feel at any particular time. But then, when you enter into the issue, that is when you will be able to know whether to sympathize with them literally or do it in principle.
Okay.
So for me, I think whichever way, they have a case. Whatever they said in their press statement, they said it out of experience.
Okay.
They said it out of certain things that they've experienced in the space.
Okay.
So for me, I am not going to trash it because these are things that are happening. However, there are certain things that we also need to consider with regards to what they wrote or the issues that they brought on board.
Okay.
Now, they talked about budget, where they were saying that you cannot budget for 300, between 300 to 500
for 18 hours.
For 18
of
hours.
Service.
First of all, they should understand that the value of their services is not only determined by
time.
The hours that you work with. And two, the value of their service is a negotiation between them and the people patronizing. Intino Oka say people cannot provide between 300 to 500 cedis for this number of hours. No. My question is, how much did you charge, or how much did you accept, or did you decide to accept from them? Because maybe 5,000, mini 5,000. Obi Anthony baby. Will I put a gun on your head to come and say chinchine chai? Be juma mami. No. You won't. If you are talking about certain bad experiences in the space with regards to people taking advantage of you, that one I can sympathize with you fully, because we know we have people like that. Okay. But don't come and tell me, say the person would want to pay you between 300 to 500, so you feel it is an insult to you. No. If you feel it's an insult, then don't take it there. Like you said, if they want to pay you this amount of money, they should sit somewhere. It is as simple as that. Okay. And they should also understand that. I know this they are called, as like they said, to event organizers. They should also understand that as much as security at event is one of the topmost priority, they should know that events also vary from one event to the other. Okay. Therefore, if you go to TGME and you go and work for 5 hours and they give you 5,000 Ghana cedis, don't expect a different event, maybe a corporate event, be a ceremonial event, be to give you the same amount simply because TGMA gave you such an amount. Okay. They should also understand this, that the fact that an event organizer is also proposing a certain amount that may not meet maybe your rate, doesn't mean the event organizer would want to disrespect you. Okay. Perhaps the budget na nipa ne wono, it is not up to what maybe ube to me. So it is up to you to explain to the person what you may need or the things you may need to be able to execute your job fully, like to the maximum. Okay. But don't take it as utmost disrespect like that. And again, they should also understand that sometimes for people to put a certain value on you, it depends on the kind of services probably they've also seen you render and the level of experience you have in the game. Okay. Yes, some people may propose certain amount to you, but there are others that the moment they also chance on your portfolio, some amount be wohonoma, omobe ferry imposo omobe bo akere. That's fact. Omobe ferry imposo mobile even as musicians self. Sometimes some people even propose certain amount to some musicians, and we ourselves and I even tell them, hey, artists when they are no came was amount we cry.
Yes.
To the person who is proposing a lesser amount, no. And in fact, he is even working according to also new experience. And he within the budget in the money. So if say no be case, you may be wrong in certain conversation.
Okay.
Me, I believe say there are more better press statements. Oma muscle.
There are better press statements.
Oma muscle.
That's BB Tata.
BB Tata.
But much me make the
Oma Oma bouncers with degree. Yes, Oma could school when degree. Oma better bro for Bomanga.
The irony.
Yes. Oma trouble for. Oma trouble for the Bomanga.
I see.
And they should also understand that. See, we live in a very open and competitive market. Intino, they should also know how to adjust in terms of rates and in terms of negotiations.
Okay.
If maybe no, maybe their negotiation power empo ne wolo. And not how like the value that people place on them. Their negotiation power ne wolo. See, a typical example here, sometimes somebody can call you for a service. Now I catch you so buy here obeje. Utimi bo amount be ma nipa no e response be ma wow 3 minutes because hey my lose.
I could have charged higher. Yeah. And then I could have killed a lot.
Etu obia. There are some people that say woman is like Orenda service beer. They are able to make the most out of it. Like, say even if it is a small service, like the people have good negotiation skills to the extent that obetimi make the maximum out of whatever service they are rendering.
Yeah.
But you will be so on my own. Opa kukuru real experience na man. O catch and say uncle negotiate and uncle charge, they will undercharge. Intino, these are some of the things that yes, they have a case, they have a solid case. But my point is, they left all these factors also out in their presentation. But some people would also raise some of these counter arguments like I'm doing to their press statement. But the Ebema amount for some of us will support them or sympathize with them fully would be say near tata omo meka. Near tata omo. They should come and say it. Near tata omo. They should be open about it. But when they generalize the conversation like this, then some people will also be forced to also bring the other factors that you did not think about.
Okay.
To come and ask you, say, okay, now we swear. Were you the one who charged? Because I don't think, say, me catch us obey Juma mame. Now I catch him so made you 2,000. Now my catch us bra, memo 300 into Bejina ye. Now also be you
for 2 and
you only do it if you agree to the amounts now me say me the amount.
Yes.
And when you agree to it, now obey ya. Don't go and complain to somebody say, oh, now we come here, Juma man, can you 300 no man? And you 300 na me ma 300 na oji. And you 300 na me ma 300 and na oji. Because if you knew, say you could have taken more, and ka obeji. It's for me, like I said, whatever is causing their pain, I understand. Like I feel for them. But I would want to sympathize with them in principle, according to their level of case.
Okay.
But when it comes to people, because when it comes to people taking advantage of people, there, that one day, if somebody share my presentation or my mommy, a clear example, and that one, I'll be able to feel for them. Say, oh, Charlie, we understand how important their work is. It is not as if we don't understand.
We know.
We know. and understand how important
they are the fans of the party.
Exactly. And you see the temptations that they captured in there. We know. In fact, we've even seen some, like first-hand witnesses, with regards to some more practices, even as whether private security or sometimes state security. Due to some of these conditions of service, any papa mom, we know.
Not really.
No, but some of them, you see,
oh man, 10,000.
I understand, Chemo, I understand. But we still cannot negate, say there are some genuine, even if there are some genuine ones in there. Me, I want to give them that benefit of the doubt and say so, because there are one or two genuine ones in there. Let's sympathize with them from that angle. We know how important their work is. But if they want to bring a case for some of us to sympathize with them fully, they need to be very straightforward with whatever conversation they are bringing. In that case, we will be able to dissect, okay, assume where they are in your fault and your non fault. Next time, perhaps this is the way you need to approach the conversation in order for you to be satisfied.
Okay, we are still doing a review of Bouncers with Degree event season this year. And they seem not to be happy or satisfied with treatment that has been meted out to them as event security people. I'm hearing we are having some challenges with our network, but it will be very stable very soon. Sorry about that. Yes, Chebo, take over from there and let's see what you add.
Yeah, I think they didn't help themselves with this particular presser or this release. There are a lot of loopholes in there.
Okay.
And they are needless. Like, it's so easy not to do something like this for people to criticize you, because you are rendering services and you want to market it. You want to tell people why they should pay you a certain amount. You should be focusing on that instead of giving generalities that it's so easy to debunk or say something in the opposite direction. One of them is they said that they should be compensated fairly. What is the meaning of fair?
What is your definition?
So for them, he said that you can't be paying them between 300 and 500. So 350 is okay. Or 550 is okay. Is that what they are saying? Or 501 CD is okay. I mean, you don't go general like that. It won't help you. And because some people will argue, for the sake of argument, we say that, okay, I'll pay you 501 CD. It's more than the one 500 that you specify. Is that what you mean by fairly compensated? No. It's about negotiations. What are you willing to take for you to take the job? That's what you should be talking about. Not what people are willing to offer you. For that one, say me make us a 1 CD now, but you cry me 1 CD. The same way, say so okay, say obeje 1,000 CDs now make I remember 5,000. You will take it. You will take it, even if you didn't ask for that. And we know it happens. Like Roland said, there are some jobs that charge you any panato the big account. Maybe I told me that 1,500 or 5,000. Look at the difference.
1,500.
About 5,000.
About 5,000.
Skaji.
Wow, sha. Then the common name.
Walasha.
Because I thought this is an easy job. This one, in fact, sometimes I do it for people for free. And you know, if somebody is coming with the same case, and I'm doing this one, normally I take 5,000. So normally I take 1,500. So you just pay me the same amount. Let me do it for you. The guy say I'll give you 5,000.
Hey.
Straight away like that. Hey. Because what he stands to lose if I don't do that, there's nothing. 5,000 is nothing.
The consequence is
yes, exactly. Yes. So he value whatever that I'm bringing on board. So at that time, if I knew and I have charged even 10,000, he was
going to pay. Yeah.
Exactly. So the circumstances, the situation will decide how you go about some of these things. Sometimes, if you have more information, it will help you to know how to go about it. So there are some people who will put value on what you are doing, and they will be willing to pay higher. And there are some people who will not put any value on it. In fact, the kind of business that they are into now is a new business in the system. And a lot of people will not place value on it because we hardly get any incidents about security and all those things among our celebrities or people in general. Ghana is not a violent country like that. We don't normally see any bad incident in our event spaces with the celebrities that come. Even if something will happen, it will happen to those who are patronizing the event and all those things. Like, it is not high profile like that. So some people in their thinking will bet on nothing will happen. BBNC.
Yes.
Because BBNC, if you recommend or you ask that person to know, still you have to pay somebody to take care of you. They will not be willing to pay higher. Because BBNC and Zikawe Kram, they manage. Yeah, exactly. So the unfortunate thing is that the kind of services that they are providing, it doesn't have a higher value in our system now. It's really, really important. I think they are doing very important things. But in our head, people will not value it that much. So now you have to convince them why they should value that and why they should pay you high. That's what you should be writing or you should be putting out there. The argument why it is necessary to request for your services and why it is necessary for them to pay you a certain amount so that you can give them the maximum cooperation that they want. That's where that's the message. Nothing more, nothing less. As for whether it is disrespect for people to pay you 300 require they will 3 years. So forget about those people. Exactly. So the conversation should be about how do we convince people that our services is important and they should put a higher value or premium on it. That should be the conversation. So it could have been just 2-3 lines. We are into this. This is really critical or important at this time in our space or whatever that you are doing. Put premium on it. Pay us good amount to get better service. It's as simple as that. But if you say that you are not paying you fairly, especially between 300 to 500 CDs, 501 CD is okay because you have given the specifics in that sense. And that's not what you are talking about. And I agree with Roland. I think there are some incidents or there are something that has happened. And instead of them to go straight to that, they
are beating around the
yes, they are trying to generalize it and say that everybody should take note and see like what is happening. Somebody like you, the famous people that we know, even outside Ghana, the Messi, the Ronaldos, and all those things. When you hear the amount that their personal securities are taking, you go crazy. Like whatever job that you are doing, you say that, I want to do this.
Am I really working?
Am I into the real job? But don't forget that the value is coming from the person that they are protecting. The person has everything to lose if anything happens to him. That's why they are willing to pay whatever the bodyguard or the personal security will demand. Can you say same for the kind of people that you render services to? No. Onye Cristiano Ronaldo, onye Messi, no. On your cry and corner cry or no between the car. Only drive and pull. And also for personal security for what? So the problem, I think the fundamental issue with their services is that the value is not that big in our system now. And their best job that they have to be doing is to convince people that this is really important. Go for the premium before they can charge higher. There are some few people that they will be willing to give them higher amount, but they shouldn't stretch their destiny, their demands. Else they will not even get a job to do. Because there are people who, if you tell them that you are taking a certain amount, they will say that then they don't need you. Go your way.
If they can't afford you, they'll go for the next option.
The next option. And unfortunately for these guys, because of the degree attached to that bouncing thing, it will also affect them.
Hey, how?
Because people will go for those with that degree who will take less. It will obviously affect them. When somebody make the recommendation, oh, Charlie, talk to bouncers with degree. Degree, they don't deal. So it will also push away customers in that sense. I mean, as for the name, they can do whatever it takes to maintain it and then take away the perception. I know that they also put that degree there to give value to whatever that they are giving. So it will help them in one way, and at the same time it will work against them. I think the problem that they should be looking at is how do we convince people that our services is important? I think that's the most. And
again, we also provide quality service more than the other guys.
Yes, and when people are convinced about those things, they will be willing to pay higher. Otherwise, 300 no crowd also.
I see. Well, the CEO, his name is Lamar. I just remembered. Big shouts to Lamar in whatever you guys are doing. I think so far so good. Bouncers with degree, you guys are not doing bad. And your purpose, the purpose for the letter there, we've sent it out. We pray that you guys achieve the way you guys want it. But like Rolandi say, if there is another issue you want to address proper, go deep into it, neck deep into it, and let's all come forward to handle that conversation. But in another news, there is still internal competition somewhere. And this time, it is about the people who provide experience in terms of musical experience when we go for events. We are talking about DJs and live band players, or better still, instrumentalists and musicians. A DJ called DJ Bredash. He works with multimedia. He plays on Joy FM, he plays on Hits FM, and all the multimedia platforms. He produces and the Dusty. He has done the morning show, Daybreak Hits, and all.
I think so.
Yeah, he got married not too long ago. Now, DJ Bredash is also a promoter of Ghanaian songs on most of his platforms. He plays at events and parties as well. He has seen something, he's observed something that he shared, and he wants to call our attention to it. So that when they as DJs are thinking and planning, they'll factor it. And when we as promoters are also calling them to play, we also factor it. Now, what is DJ Bredash talking about? He has seen a certain competition between them as DJs and the people who play live at events. He thinks that some few years ago, when you go for an event and there is a live band set up and there is a DJ, the band plays some kind of songs. They will play Ajuankie, 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 Funny Son, Yamianimo. I'm out for the Ribia, He said, oh, so when they play like 1 or 2 hours now, oh, we are tired. DJ, come and take over. Then I can DJ start DJ Bredash. Nanko Abubwa. Kanye. Is that a major Kanye? Hey, everybody. Is that a major now? Now DJ Bredash said, hey, that era seems to be going or it's gone. Now what is happening is that when you go for these live band guys, they will play Ajoanki. When they are done, they will play hip hop. When they are done, they will play hip life. They will play Afrobeat. They will play reggae. They will play everything. Then when they finish and the people they have exhausted the people, they will tell you, come and play. That's classic. And you know what he's saying? The last time I went to Zilex, it happened. Whilst we were there, when the lady finished performing, he called some guy, and the guy came and he started singing this Afro beats. And the guy also plays an Afro beats. No, when they finished before they called the DJ. Charlie, and he's talking about it. Well, we are all event people. We go to these events. What do we think about what he's saying? How do we discuss this? Let's go watch what DJ Bredash said, and when I come back, I pick the views of my people. Remember, you also attend events and you see what we are talking about. Let's hear your opinion. And I want to believe now the network is stable, I believe. Okay, let's go listen to him. When I come back, we will talk some more. Stay tuned.
The name still remains DJ Bredash. So if you checked my previous video on my TikTok, I shared a video about my concern about my brothers getting a lot of gigs that they don't call me. I don't know. Say my head that DJ Ashman is here. Put the camera on him. Put the camera. DJ Ashman. DJ Ashman is here. She want to see him for some show be yesterday. Then Toyo or no they be around the town can see out to the come. Also a pastor. You know my gigs and you what the GG gigs na show no be my. But it's all good. Back in the day, or 2-3 years ago, normally when you are a DJ, you are invited for a show, and then you are going to play. There's a live band. You know when you get there, the live band guys are excited that at least the DJ about play like some 1 hour, 2 hours maximum. No way they are done, and they go like, DJ, what about the Abra boy? And then you take over. They also charge the crowd a little bit. But these days, it looks like the DJs ourselves, we have to go and learn how to play live band. We have to go and learn how to play live band and organ and all those things, because right now the live band people, they've advanced. They use stems, oba, mukita laptop. See all the popular songs, the live band people, the minims and so omufe draw, so omufa attire, or the then omufo. So they can. These guys can be on their feet and play music like 6 hours. Like 6 hours and see they will play all the popular songs. One thing here, when is your time to go and play? You won't even know where to enter, because see, from high life to old school to hip hop. Hey, recently I went to play some bank end of year party. This live band guys at Daha band. Is it at Daha? They come in some soldier wear, some attire. That's what more tete.
Oh yeah.
So I forgotten their name.
Yeah, they look some old school. They get some old school vibe.
Ashmin, born. Hey, the way that dive people the fire. Back to back. Come on, I'm a tralala, I'm a trashatawali, I'm a trashatawali.
Putu nake Davido. With you yagbina.
Charlie. So it be like right now, the DJs be like right now, for go learn live band. So when you reach there, they call so me to minim live band, but then go and play the drums, or you go and play the organ. Just how they are comedy, because right now the live band people they advance. So it will be better safe because.
Well, so that was DJ Bredash, and I think what he's saying is topical, and we have to discuss this.
Very, very.
Chewo, what do you add to this conversation?
But I don't really see the problem here.
Okay.
What he's saying is true.
It's not a big problem for you.
We have observed it. But what can you do about it? We should tell the live band people that please stop. When you please stop for the
like reserve some portion
for
the us.
They play.
That's the argument he wants to make. That you guys should not take all. Don't be selfish and take all. Reserve some portion for us to come and play.
Yeah, and the problem is that in business we don't do that.
Business not for the people.
No. You to find a way to get the job done. If you think that this is what is happening, then get yourself a new career, because with time you will not even be called. If that's what is happening, then you have to be careful. Technology, like he said, now they are involving stems and whatever technology
-1.
that yes,
they play something they call -1.
Whatever technology that will enhance their delivery, they will use it. Now that you are complaining, should they stop using those things? No, they won't. They also want money. So if you think there's no way out, then get out of that business. Get something else going for you. So sometimes it's sad when you see that this is what you love doing, but you are not getting anything from it, or you can see that the profession is dying. There are a lot of things like that. And you even get to more. You see, me for instance, not long ago, I watched a video about some Google guy discussing some of the jobs that will not be available in a few years to come.
Okay.
And he mentioned even law entry as one of them.
Law entry.
Like when you are starting as a lawyer, they don't need you because AI can do a better argument than you.
Okay.
As a new lawyer. So now, if you are contemplating of going to law school, you have to think about it again.
Okay.
Because the senior lawyers, they will not be leaving the space for you. And if they
job that they will leave for you to do, they can just sit behind their laptops.
Exactly. The job that they will give for the new lawyers, the entry level lawyers to do, now AI can handle it. And then the senior lawyer will do his thing. So what will be the use, your use? If you're a lawyer, one here Ghana had a more to coffee book man. Now and form there, so now floor home lawyer.
Esquire.
Yes.
Esquire.
And so I was thinking, and I'm the person like, and I can really relate to what he's saying.
Yeah.
Because even when there's a case, like some of the cases are me, I'm a reader, Matthias, I'm with those people. After every case, after me reading it, I also feed it to the AI and then ask certain questions.
Okay.
Like, what is the meaning of this? Why is the person going this way? Where did the even judge went wrong?
Okay.
What can I use to criticize the judge? And you will get some
all those points. Yeah.
Yes. If you agree with what the AI is giving you, you are good to go. In fact, you can, based on that, even write a review about the judgment. Or you can even suggest to someone, okay, based on that, I think you can go to court for an appeal or something like that.
Yeah.
That kind of job would have been done by an entry-level lawyer. After the judgment, the senior lawyer will give it to you. Go and read, find all the loopholes for me.
So
and then so you can use it and build our case for our appeal. Now the senior lawyer can just put it in the AI
command,
and now he has all the points. And being a senior lawyer, he would know where the strong points are and deal with it. So what will be the use of you? And it is not only in law. There are other jobs I know crowd they call. So painting ni one they call. First na man for painting board. All person here signboard and then you need a painter, no a painting one. Those jobs are no more there.
Yeah.
And some people who were painters saw the thing going. Like people were coming in doing digital printing and all those things. They were there still painting.
Yes.
And the job was just leaving them like that to the point that they had no job again. I think the same thing is what is happening here. If it will not just be about them, the bandmen performing and then going so long that they will not even give room for the DJs. With the enhancement of technology, the DJs are in trouble. But if you remember, before the introduction of DJing and all this thing, the bandsmen were also complaining.
Yes.
That instead of taking 10, 20 people for an event,
No,
they will take one person.
One person.
To come and play.
Yes. And any man nurses.
At the other 10.
At the end of the 10 at this point.
At the end of the day, 10.
Yeah. So for me, I would say that if I think about, I wish that I will have a solution for the DJs, but I can't think of anything. So they should be thinking about, is there a way around this? Because if you are just appealing to the bandsmen to stop playing for a long time and forget it, they won't do that.
Because now they also want value.
They want value to charge
because
more.
Because gym band, they're taking good amount of money from you.
Yeah.
They want you to know why they took that amount.
Exactly.
And even those who are there, why they should also ask for their services if they need them. That's what is happening here. So there should be a solution, and unfortunately for them, I can't find one for them. I don't know if later we will find a solution and tell them that, okay, now this is how they should go about it. But in business, this is it. If you are losing, look for a solution, or else move out of that business.
Well, I have something that I can also add to this conversation, but let me listen to Roland Amate before I bring that in. Ro, come through.
I remember some time ago we had an event at the Snap Cinemas, and as producers of the event, we were contemplating on some of the services we would need on the night. And the person said, "Oh, I have a live band, so let's use the live band." And another person suggested, "Okay, intermittently we will need DJs to be playing
some one or two.
Yeah, one or two when the band, because the band cannot be playing from crane to crane." And the person argued that, "Charlie, forget. The band that is coming, they are solid though. They can play, the event is just 4 hours. They can play the entire 4 hours. And mind you, the 4-hour production would not need the band to even play continuously like that for the entire 4 hours. There will be breaks where there are other performers in between. So with those breaks, the band can also use as rest breaks for themselves."
Okay.
That was the argument. But the person that said we needed the DJ still argued and argued and argued and argued. Now I was like, okay, no problem. Let's bring the two. Saying here, when we will create avenues for them. But at the end of the day, when we are doing the post-event reviews, we will know. See, DJ na moku. DJ no. Kanye po amo. Kanye.
Back for the chilling na fire.
Kanye po amo. See, the way the event went, who baby how the DJ ne beshe. The DJ had to play when the last performer signed out.
I see no.
Man for PN.
I see no boy. About exit party and our closing remarks.
And you see, now the space has always been competitive. The people that are not innovative and do not find ways and means to keep themselves in the business, they will run out. That is the unfortunate situation about this game. It will not be anybody's fault too. You see the bandsmen that you are complaining about, some time ago they were also complaining the same about you. Because Charlie, a band of about 15 people, I am doing an event of, let's say, 6 hours, 8 hours. Then the band is saying, oh, we have crew members like 16. We will be changing. We move 4 hours kakra. Now we move 4 hours kakra. Now we move, so that we will be able to keep that 8 hours for you. But somebody also came, the laptop shanamotum, okita the controller on the other side. Say, oh, here, I'm just saying, yes, nipa ba 1,000. What the only can nipa me and sa the boom 3,000 for me. Mebo 8 hours now. Obe creative playlist in Pono the Ashim we are canana boss. DJ Diano and Mom DJ Diana. Obe party now. And the bandsmen were complaining. Now they also have to be innovative.
Yeah.
Find a way to keep yourself in the business. Okay. Because there is always an alternative. There is always an alternative. You are not the last point. There is always an alternative, and especially in this modern day and age when technology is the issue, forget yourself. We will find alternatives. That even among the bands, there are people, there are certain bands that are going out of business. Because you see the stems that Bredash is talking about, and your bands need to some bands are still relying on the old ways of playing bands.
Way of
manual na tom 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 tom. But some are still using electronic. Some are using electronic bands as we speak. Ebu bands to me, but the other one, I remember some time ago we did another event at Zen Gardens, and there was another band that came to play. Aside the carpet band that were there, it was strictly bands events. Yeah. See, I've come with my crew. Now you've come with your crew, so where are you guys going to set up? Also, it is only the drummer that still uses the traditional drum setting. And the crampono. It was just bangbuno. Bangbuno penny abe set ya too. The akademina as a selfie stick, as a tripod stand. Shim. One stage about 12 by 12, you set about 3 bands.
Wow.
And all of them were able to, like, Yashisha bands in Apepe. Because half of it is technology. So even amongst them, there is competition of which some of them are even going out of business. So now, Chemo is solution. The solution is being innovative and creating experience. Because now, event has also moved from just playing songs to bringing an experience. See, Kwampa. If you've ever experienced Kwampa play, they have a way even of making the audience part of their performance. They can go into the archives and go and do sa kofiniama. They can go into that and one logo mo besa. They are the traditional band setting, but they have a way of bringing like modernization into whatever they are doing, and they will get you involved. See, currently we have some DJs be our own. When they come behind the console, you see the people that you think they are exhausted, they will rise up.
They will give them new energy.
Because some DJs have also employed the services of hypesmen.
I was going to add that.
Some DJs have also employed the services of other elements to enhance their performance.
I was going to add exactly that.
Ubuki DJ, there is a hypesman that follows. If you book a hypesman for your event, there is a DJ that follows. See, all the sector in terms of providing services of entertainment, they are all evolving. See, I can't go book Kojo Manuel. Obeka Chose ni DJ neighbor.
Yeah.
You can book about 3 different MCs, and all of them will be bringing their DJs. Book DJs, and they will tell you, "I want this guy." International band, about 24 hours. They know how between them they will be able to still
revive the
party. They know how to enter. But say what's not say okay, DJ there, say ya near bono, end of year party, say no kind, yafa DJ, yafa band. In Tibeba. You see what he narrated? It is the same thing that I just said about the Snap Cinema event. So quiet, live band boy, DJ Bebo, you will be ever DJ. But I am sure, say, Senka, right after the band, he also had some form of crazy experiential, sir. Hey, the people, they are exhausted. But oh boy, hey, we did one at National Theatre, Lazy Show. And we brought brass band. When they brought the brass band, as part of production, we decided to we had a slot for them on the main stage for them to entertain. After that, I realized, I said, no, these people have been underused. The kind of things Omutimi provide, like Omutimi, the kind of entertainment they are able to provide, any baby idea almost saying, it is still not enough.
Yeah.
So I managed to keep them till the end of the event. Omuwie event no. Whilst people thought so your pon show no ye coffee no. When they came out of the auditorium, the brass band were playing at the corridor. And that one was an after party on its own. And I can tell you on authority, say after that, the lady that handles or manages our band later called me about certain calls that they got after that experience.
Wow.
It
brought them some more business.
It brought them some more business. So, you see, if you are not smart to be able to create value around yourself, forget it. And it will not be their fault. Because then also when you position more.
Council budget.
That is how it is. So, brothers, when I saw his video and the counsel that he gave to, I was like, hey, this is like an interesting conversation. And I like the fact that it is coming from a senior DJ. We and a lumba kaen in Yansafunsia say, oh, I see na DJ penny put is every dash.
I want the platforms.
So what radio stations, one crop for at least one establishing one that there are certain people yet they on be every dash. On no poor cast as we are. Any encampus say, why the event flyer to one afraid? Charlie put me on it.
Make a play some
15 minutes. Whoa, no, this is the time for you to look sharp and start finding ways to be innovative. And sir, you will not be out of business. You are not even in business.
Well, I think one of the points I was going to say is what Roland said in his last submission, that now if you're a DJ, don't also go only or don't rely only on your turntable and your laptop. Go beyond that. Now there are some DJs when they're about to play, they also need microphones to perform like a musician is performing.
And the Dusty.
One person of such is Andy Dusty. Another person is DJ Black. And there are some DJs like that.
And there's who also.
When they are playing, they communicate with their play.
They command.
They hype with their play. So even someone like DJ Black, when you hire DJ Black, you don't have to hire an MC. If you hire DJ Black for your show, you don't have to hire an MC. If you hire Andy Dusty for your show, you don't need an MC because they can do both jobs at the same time.
Simultaneously.
So if you want to be 10 times now, DJ's number and you more some can from DJ Mumu. Mumu DJ. If you want to be a Mumu DJ, just to come and play, just that. How the home bet you?
DJ I wanna know or more or yes.
Mumu DJ.
Then go on.
If you do that there, you struggle. Especially at times that now, when you go online, there are mixtapes that if you are just a lover of music, you can just pick some Emi Black from Nigeria.
Yes, DJ Money.
Emi Black, Nigeria, pick mixtape. Kojo Mano, pick mixtape. DJ Money, pick. You can pick a mixtape and just put it in your party, and there's a party. Sometimes when we are doing our long travels and we put this Nigerian guy, Emi Black, the vibe you go give yourself, you go enjoy. So if you're a DJ and you're coming to play, you cannot give that vibe, and that guy's mixtape can give that vibe, you are missing out on the job. So yes, it is true. In fact, all of us, we all have these threats facing us in our various jobs, one way or the other.
Exactly.
So if you don't add value to it, and you think, oh, make a bonum keke, that'll be a bedding. A bedding. Now Apple Music, gone were the days where when they are playing, one song will stop. You have to go and look for the next song to play. Now they mix the songs too.
They mix the songs.
Oh,
it's a DJ that is
now
playing.
Apple they mix the song.
They will do a play.
So you will realize that when the new song is coming and maybe the BPM was faster than the one that was playing, you see the song will now be going up. If the BPM is lower, you see the song as it gets to the end, the song will be going down to meet the lower BPM. So, and then money there, situations is changing, and then someone can use a whole AI to produce song from beginning to end. So if yours is just to play beat, So we all have to upgrade. We all have to advance our things and add that spice that the toy cannot do.
There is always the human command.
Yes.
You see, people will say, "Oh, and the AI, the AI." See, what Jimmy I want to mean funny.
David.
Oh, that's AI. Also, you Ubi.
What do you hear? Hey.
Also, fire. Very easier.
No, it's serious. It's serious. So yes, DJ Breda's concern is a big deal, but
Very
then
legit.
we have to still discuss ways that we can come out of this. Else,
Of course.
it will just be talk shop. We will talk and nothing will come out of it. Now, this will also lead us into another conversation. And this conversation is called tap-in conversation. Tap-in conversation, where people within our space who know that, oh, there is a name. I say, like there is a name that you know that this name, oh, if I mention this name, poof, swag, I'm gone.
Over 2.5.
Shatawale's name is one of such.
And crying.
If you go for an interview and you speak for 1 hour and you don't mention Shatawale's name in the interview, especially when it is showbiz related, remember that by the time the interview is done, nothing will be remembered about the interview.
It will follow you to your house.
Yeah. So there are some people, they know. So when they go for such platforms, they want you to be about Shatawale. Some journalists also know that.
Of course.
So when you also come and you're a pastor, they be only Shatawale benyum.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lawyer, maybe lawyer Shatawale. Like everything, they will make sure there is a Shatawale somewhere to give you the return. But I'm asking something. What is the good and bad in this? That is the kind of conversation I want us to do next. Okay, you went there. Lawyer, they say, well, we a Juma. When a person, the lawyer will say, oh, if there's one person I want to defend, I want to be Shatawale. Oh, the next day, no poof. Lawyers everywhere.
News card.
The person I want to work with is Shatawale. Oh, you'll be everywhere. That one day, I can assure you.
Of course.
Someone comes from America. She's a weightlifter. Oh, which song gives you energy for you to lift your song? Oh, Shatawale song. And poof, it is everywhere. Definitely.
So, oh, your farmer wants a question.
If there's a uto would do any year, one person will be. But here, utu first one. Why don't you have the man? Why don't you have the man is uncle no bunch no news about oh, me can bunch back and I say next day Shatawale to test new cassava product from Nkechi Farms. Even everywhere Shatawale is, there is news. But then, what are the good and the bad? I think I want us to have some conversation around it. This one AI cannot do, so we will do it ourselves. Archipalago is back from America.
Mufasa.
The last time Chemo was telling me Achi has come to perform at Daddy Lumber's. Oh, Chemo, you are not the one.
I know I was the one.
Roland rather. Okay. Roland told me, oh, he thinks that Archipalago's timing of coming to Ghana there definitely. It is to perform at Lumber's funeral.
He's coming to do Lumber.
Now, we don't know if Lumber's funeral is happening for Archipalago to perform or not. Trust me, I'm sure he'll be one of the person that if the funeral doesn't happen, he'll be very disappointed. So it means he would have to go back and come back in March or January or February or something. And that will be another toll on him. Another dollars to spend. So he's there, and as usual, Nana Romeo will look for the loopholes to always catch in. And Nana Romeo is asking Archipalago, so who are you doing the music with? Who do you? Archipalago said, to say, oh, Shatta is even scared of him. Hey. I said, hey. Say I say shatter and hide and seek be shatter and peso be shame because shatter Felix to share and the fans ne beti na nyum say hype dey won be nya name mum dey actually. So in using that name, what will be the good, what will be the bad around it? I want us to do this conversation before the big one and we will say goodbye. But remember, I'll still be reading your messages, so keep them coming. We started talking about bouncers with degree. I know at that time the network was shaky small. Then later we settled with DJ Bredash, the DJs and the live band factor. And now we are looking at Tap In. And I'm talking about people who would want to use the name Shatawale to trend. What would be the good and the bad? Let's listen to Archipalago whilst he was bragging on OKFM with Nana Romeo.
David, that's Shatawale yemi obi amene na nantida. Enti na anamafo em se wanyini manyini no. Go em se menene age yepe. David, wo chen me je say ohun say, you know, me no me gita wait.
Mushia we.
Facebook. So no one I testing me so feeling me vibe no. Yen level. And I'm so okay, nice one or so oba Ghana no Italy oba kuma so be hala me to oba na started see nanti.
And all the ball nyom so kakra me boa.
Yeah. Or me ball kakai. Yeah, until after kakai na bieja so ye den. E buy.
It's only in terms to saying.
Oh, menene yeku ana menim say or chichen as or dem di hide and seek bi. I don't know, menim say I understand nyom na me ye no say onimi shia ne fans ba betie me nyumu se din I don't know.
Now man competition there.
Me man competition na so ndo okona nim. What I say? But I say, you know, last time I buy no. Ne o say shia. Ba intime shia. Ba na mu ni say so de ne hu sie me ana say, you know, ba me so mo zone. Me ni problem there. But I don't know. And the same ni shia bi SM4 no ba betie me nyumu ana say yo, Wale, tell SM to support me. You know, I supported you, Shatawale, you know, when you were coming up. Me know, you made me call from Mount Kakai. What you say? What me boy, me Jimbo and Archipalago straight up and down, say, we giddy. Be a jack rather sacrificing a great. Yet you call war home. You know, AMG, a SM beef, near there. It's a man for tell me some question, and I know Wale say, but I was there. Or so any lie. Wanna make sure no. But me here support. And you say be a cool and I say only say I'm doing the thing. But me crown me say in the near future me be so as I say. Until Wale there me any problem me okay. But on me in shiane
what by try so link here.
Yeah. Say last time me link here but I'm saying na baby I wanna.
Well, so that was Archipalago playing the tapping very well. Waba Ghana. I was a man for so waba. I was okeka ne ho. Na edimbe nia monchre me edimbe na mebo a metimi atapin. Enti we ya wakan we papa om de bone om de. Jemo break it down we na say ebetimi de akoya ni ba.
Yeah, so papa a woman on the side of Archipalago and say yes, people will listen to whatever that he said. Because when they hear that Archipalago has said something about Shatawale, you want to listen and see whether he said it in the right context or he said the good thing or the bad thing.
Okay.
Regardless of the angle that you want to take it, people will listen. So for Archipalago, it's a good.
It's a win for him.
Yes, it's obviously the tapping that, and it's a low hanging one. So you can easily pluck it. And then when you take it to the other side, Shatawale, the benefit for Shatawale in this sense will be the fact that his name is always in the news. Archipalago said this, we will read it. Tomorrow, Pastor Asumedzi said this, we will read it. The other day, this journalist said this all the time. So Shatawale's name will also be in the news. Regardless of whatever the person says, whether positive or negative, Shatawale's name is in there. So when it happens like that, he won't go to any interview or any place that they are interviewing him and ask there. I say one can't chill. They won't ask that thing because his name his presence are always in our ears and in our faces.
Okay.
And that is the positive side of it. The negative side for Shatawale is that when they go negative, they get a lot of reactions or a lot of response. So those who are tapping in mostly go negative.
Go the negative way, it's true.
Mostly
because they know that is where the reaction will come from.
Be higher, yes. Even when you go positive, you will still get reactions, but it is not as high
compared to. Oh yes. And there's a bit more we feel it.
Yeah.
Those of us who speak positive about him, we know the kind of feedback we get. And those who come insulting, attacking, we know the kind of feedback they get.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's the negative side or about the whole tapping thing. And sometimes it can also go overboard. I mean, some people, somebody like Seliman will say the extreme thing that you can think of, just so that people will discuss it, and in a way can provoke somebody like Shatawale to react, and then people will not focus on whatever Sally or any other person will say, but rather what Shatawale will say. So then it will be a negative for Shatawale and a win for those that were doing that negative commentary. So basically that's what it is, and it is difficult to stop it. I mean, some people will always go for what they think will help them, so you can't stop it. The best thing that you can do in this case is that you also always tell your side of the story, especially if it is negative, because people use you to also get whatever fame that they are looking for, whatever advantage that they think that they can get from using your name. So you have to also do the counter, so that your name will also stay positive. Because if you just allow them to always go that direction, that's what will be popping up all the time. But if you counter it, then sometimes yours too will come up. That's the time that, I mean, in fact, that's the reason why people will always say that you have done a good job for Shatawale. Because some time ago, when they say anything, that is it. That's what is going until Shatawale will come and respond. And unfortunately, his response will not be that calm one, because he has been agitated. He feels that no, they are doing something against him, so he has to also counter. So he also comes so hard that even the main thing will miss in the midst of whatever is happening. Yes, exactly. So and I think that's why you played an important. You've been playing, not played. That's why you've been playing an important role in the SM camp and the space in general. I think some people are also learning from you. Exactly. And they are also, I mean, doing almost the same thing.
So much.
Yes. And you know, that's the positive side that we can think about or you can talk of, because some people will create a problem. You will need others to bring out solutions or bring out certain things that you can see that, okay, this thing is working and this is the way that we should go. So Archipalago tapping in, he's not the first to do that. And I think it will not also end with Archipalago. It will continue. But whoever is involved or part of what is happening, you should know what you can do if it is negative and what you should do if it is positive.
See, when they do it like that, does it last for them? And again, do they get the spotlight? Because I know some people, they went for interviews and a question was asked about Shatawale. They mentioned Shatawale. Later, the conversation becomes Shatawale, that their names were even forgotten. Let me use this example. That young musician who went to Saliman Show and he talked about Killer Jimmy.
Jimmy.
At the end of the day, it became Shatawale Killer Jimmy. Many people would not even know who was the guy who said it. So, two, one, does it last and does it help them? Those who go playing that card, does it help them?
Well, it's not a straightforward thing. Some of them, yes, it will help them, because let's talk about the highest Eri incident. When you read that Billboard article, her name is there. And based on that, some people will go and search for her. If she has more than what happened between her and Shatawale, obviously she will be winning there. And there are some people like that. And you gave a very good example with the K-Nice thing. After that, I don't even know if he has released a song or not, or if he has a song. So for him, he couldn't do anything better to still keep the light on him. Because it's like you are competing for a space with Shatawale. And you have to come hard, or else go and sleep. And K-Nice is a good example. Even when the case came, no, man, he couldn't do a good job for that thing. So we can only assess it after it has happened. That's where
the impact.
After the impact. But yes, most of them will lose out, because when you are somebody that love tapping like that, you don't really focus on your job or your craft to even sell it in the way that you're supposed to. Because if you have a good product, you may not want to go negative on someone to come up. You will do your thing, hope that people will accept you and you move on. So for those who are doing such antics, mostly except maybe Archipalago. Although he has a record. On YouTube
the biggest number of dislikes.
Yeah, when you dislikes more than the likes. Yeah, he has a record. Yeah.
Well, we are talking tapping. Those who use Shatawale's name to do tappings and the issues.
Obedu Airport that Obi caption up and coming artist Archipalago arrives in Ghana ahead of December festivities. Edidi Airport the back.
Only because up and coming artist. So why the guys Archipalago up and coming artist? Oh yeah, mainstream artist.
Palago Mufasa.
Zana Sadam Achi.
Well, as for the tapping, it is part of business. See, you can't take it out. But it depends on who is doing it and the motive behind.
Okay.
The advantage is that, you see, we may not see whatever these people are getting as relevance, but Charlie, to them it is so. In fact, see o pie anymore. Una okobo Shatawale dino enyame boa na Shatawale ebi o kan bibi papa na Shatawale e retweeti an irish share
so
ajay wa hete
so for penyin kwa Shatta
wa hete
ope yeah, man of God
wa bempa so
for penyin
ajagraja
debia obo okolive
jingle jingle
obo no asan chirechire boa
jingle
endorsement
awala
Osi muntie de Shatta kan muntie
no abo se muntie
o de ma mensa mo ba kun kan ho
free advert father Jagraja nyane
friend, you think it's a joke?
Yeah.
So we may say oh, some people's own there no enye it be a last day for 1 week, forget it. A 1 day cry, do you know what it means to them? So definitely everybody or so many people would want to. Archipalago wouldn't be the first, neither will it be the last. So many people are going to do it until ABR to them, they may not see the need for them to do it. They will do it as long as Shatawale is relevant. That is the good thing about it. And the good thing to Shatawale is that, like Chemo said, it will always keep his name in the news. I mean, we can count the number of times, even in this year, that Shatawale has gone for interviews. Among the top artists, he is among the few. I think so. In Sakodie, and so far interviews there. But even never say be a Sakodie be in show crowd. The interviews Shatawale. Or the interviews and I make another channel for this year. But when you check among the top guys, the A-list artists, Shatawale has been the one that has done the lowest form of interviews. But from January to December, go and check every month. There is always something about Shatta Wale. Some from him, some from plenty different angles. They be about Shatta Wale doing for something, and it is one thing that keeps him relevant in the space. Yes, it is. That is one of the advantages. Say, okay, you may not see him.
Google Trends 2020 and see
2025. Oh, any day or no. Any day, about undoubtedly. Every month, Shatta Wale has been in the news from January to now. Every month, there's something about Shatta Wale. So for him, that is the positive side. The negative side has to do with some people that, okay, because they will say negativity sells, some people would also want to take advantage of it. Now, and then I'll be saying, and coming to say, no more. There are some of them that they would want to go as dirty as they would want to go. What they will get dirty in like have a course to do it or have some form of direction. Or be a nipa na ye bibia. You would want to react. That one is allowed. You are paid. But one that is not, it no concern yourself. But you still would want to. Everyone push at or more one cafe. But still, they will find a way to rob him in. It is part of it. Shatta Wale say wakoto ne car. On car so wakobo busian will be all the akoto car. On car so dia obi ne chair ne car. But still, another person will sit there and say, oh, na se car na your settings. Oh, na se we are a settings man. Oh, na se car mo de mon twen. E bedu enche bia mo behu car ni ra. Enso be si ne car no go so sinifia ye hu ni ra apart from Shatta Wale. So all these things there, they will definitely come. They will definitely come, and there's nothing Shatta Wale self cannot do anything about it. Yeah. That is the hard truth about it. Nobody can do anything. The people that would want to mention your name will cause rubber form. And it is part of the game. Some people it may be to their advantage. Some would also especially when some people want to go the negative side. Some people caution them sexually. If you know you don't have any form of value that you can also provide aside this, then it is better you don't, because one thing, the repercussions may be bigger than what you are imagining. When him say some of these things, like the nice example that you use, may sure say me, I have the deepest feeling say this thing was intentionally orchestrated. So hype at the end of the day, you be releasing them and people will go and listen. And then you see, both 50-50. A bit me a farmer, intimate farmer. And I know some people have also grown some perception in the space. Say, oh, Sana Shatta Wale ye no de hate into your musomu yebi. Oh yes, it is there. So, like when you listen to the likes of Slim Mo speak, they will tell you, Sana right there on Sammy, Sana right there on way, or the deal of Matemwa. Did you attempt fire album? Did you attempt fire album?
That's funny. Nenya monster hit.
Did you attempt Nenya monster hit near her? I did attempt record it to CD, so I record it as a track and a bonnie and her.
Sebe hit
it to say the hit it after the one performing this song and this song to him. So it is like that. Some people have also created self perception, but they forget that even if that is the case, you cannot still take away the kind of work Shatta Wale has done in this space, the kind of product that he has churned out, even through that particular period or throughout his lifetime as an artist. If you are talking about one of the most hard-working artists, or Juma Ponko in the space, it is Shatta Wale.
Fact.
Hey, Obetimi Juma mo after the one kasa wa odi na chin kan wa bre.
Yeah.
And that is the kind of pressure he will put on you. Until if some people think so, we did the amount for attempt and not they are rising to fame, and then I make up did the attempt never fire album? Did the attempt never
never shoot music?
Yes, to attain whatever he has attained in the space. Until that is it for Palago Mufasa there. I should say, Komoy Crony he did not mention Shatta Wale's name for clout. He did not mention Shatta Wale's name for attention. So he get us be that one there. Nobody has control over it.
Well, let me come to read some of your messages, starting from YouTube. Let me check who is here. Agri Emmanuel, I see you. Says good evening to you all. Wale Junior Amsterdam, I see you. Emmanuel, I see you. Yawa Gabriel, I see you. I see Yawa Gabriel, I'm sure. Joshua Sem, I see you. Andrew Latte says good evening, Brasami. And Kachi says bouncers with degree served as a security personnel at my bro's wedding. Then they take who? And this latte says, Brasami, please, can I get tickets for Saturday? Yes. You have been one of the loyal followers of this platform. So tomorrow, you can also walk to our office to get your ticket as well. From 10 a.m. If you're available, come through to get your ticket. Jackie Boatin giving us the love emoji. Tete Deborah says, good evening, Uncle Sammy. Please, how are you doing? I'm good. And Kachi says the best solution is the DJs coming together and form a band. Get a sophisticated machine to compete with the existing bands. Rich Lape is here. Priesthood says, good evening, Brasami. Please tell Shatawale, please, the Shatawale tapping is not only on interview. Even when pastors are preaching, pastors mention Shatawale's name in preaching to Trentale. That is true.
It's true.
It's true, pa.
It's true, pa.
But no, Biako, for example, Onim so Shatawale. I was not back at you.
It's true, pa.
Hey. Priesthood comes again and he says, Shatta is the only poster boy in Ghana showbiz. Said Suraka says, we don't care. Whatever FO uses his catalog for, Slim is playing Sergio Ramos tactics, which is cool. But how much money did he sell or list his catalog for? Because he said no catalog is worth $3.5 million. Now, Sparrow Rasta Conscious says, well done, guys, long time. We're still here making it possible. Thanks for your hard work. Now, Charlie Vibe says, Roland, I beg, make you and the Shagsy team do well and activate Shagsy in Tade this Christmas. Charlie, we all want jump on it, oh, Charlie.
Shagsy is in Tade.
No, that be Apache activation. I'm sure there's their anchors. You know, that thing they do, the season. I'm sure that is what he's trying to talk about.
Yes,
well,
yes, sir.
That's it. Now, let's move on to do Facebook and see who is here as well before we will move on to do the final topic. I'm sorry, topic. Alex Fianco says, good evening. Chebi boy, VMG, great one. Amankwa Emmanuel says, ongoing. Kweku Fidi is also here. Now, let me introduce the very last topic so we can run away from here. When the conversation started from fans online, I felt like, okay, yeah, these are fans. You know, when fans are doing something, just sit back and enjoy it. Because it is fans and they remain fans for life.
Yeah.
So just sit back and enjoy it. Don't go and do gidibia. So I was enjoying it. Do you know me yesterday? Me and Long John, we have a session on this catalog sales of Stoneboy. Today I was supposed to release that video, but I was reluctant. Only for me to watch DJ Slim say,
my is slow.
So, I was reluctant too. I was feeling like, yeah, because for me, my position, so someone has sold his catalog, so what? And so what do you want to say? He said, even if he said he didn't want to sell it then,
he has
and
sold
now he sold it.
What
I saying?
Do you know the circumstances that has led to that decision?
Why he pushed to sell it?
Exactly.
So I did not find it anything like
a big deal.
Challenge.
It's not a big problem for you.
Well, I still remember when Shatta also, a news story came that Shatta has also given his works out on a list. Some people also started saying all these BS. But once again, I saw it as only for me to ignore all these people to pay attention to what DJ Slim is saying now. DJ Slim can't. Now he is coming to the value of someone's catalog.
Tap.
Tap, eh? Okay, maybe.
Yes, I am.
Maybe a tap. Yeah, you have played a very good defense. Why Stonebwoy should sell his catalog? In fact, some interview he played with him and Stonebwoy, dope remarks from Stonebwoy. In fact, I listened to the things Stonebwoy said. They were very insightful.
Of course.
Very insightful. Wow. Only for you to change from that side and come to Shatawale's value. How Shatawale's songs are doing before he can sell. I say, oh, Slim. Eh? Sometimes man yet say tata far right route.
Any topic if you are.
Dabi.
Now, can you say?
Okay, because I say they are money. Oh, me say nkasa to me kanye se shata ne mo de ba mu a. Nkasa to be kana nya me interest.
Him say the money or say near money here editorial way say we hu say amanfo bi your agenda into obi shooting it down.
Fans now mo ye ne ma online.
Into obi shooting it down to shoot.
And online shooting it down no. And no ababeka say shata nyom any sa value no. They no they shooting down. Or say obi business they shooting agenda down.
But the topic, was it about whose song has a value or about who is selling his catalog or their catalog?
It's about who is doing business with their catalog. Which Stonebwoy even mentioned it clearly in his interview. Very insightful presentation Stonebwoy made.
I quote it, bro.
So that's the value.
And a shatta wale nyum na kunpa na mo de kwa 100,000. Oh! Like at the point me tells oh so I don't know yes sir. Ono mu sorry also ye nkofo no mo yes ano. O feel say ono ye bibi right ba nkofo no omo ye bibi right. Me wa di sense na ya oka no. Sa na omo oka no. In fact in your case yours even is weightier than what they are saying. Because what me guys ono kuka no de kwa 100,000 na when the last time nyom crampo top chart.
Spotify rap no.
After Shatawale doing music for over 20 years, you think Shatta cannot negotiate to get what money he wants? And if you are coming to shoot an agenda down, would you be value? Everybody shoot your agenda down. Hey, who you? Me shut dance slim pants so there. Ebi a won hwe bi dey shaka cry because me ning na dey shout be oya. Eti dey shaka cry bi na me fa dey academy chemo ne Roland na omozo hwe. Viewers.
Also onyi ni say tieniye onyi ni say catalog beer organ habit my worth 3.5 million has been purported. Unim ni nyina so. Ni nyina so ne se. Enyum na o ton no. E wo se enyum a e perform. Me pa cho tie nie. Se enyum ne perform a, you can't sell it beyond a certain threshold. It has to be a performing catalog. Me pa cho wo fa nyum o kirem se wa ton na ye nyina ehu se albums a. When was the last time these songs ever made it to any chart? How many streams or how active are these songs? The songs are not active. And you don't even have a correct revenue collection system here for you to even track the performance of the songs. To track the performance of the song, you don't have a proper system here tracking that. I to say, oh, catch him say play an in bobo by yemfa ni na park so da. Inti mem ba oh catch him say me say $5 million and fam to sa player. What to be that? I said what to be that? Play an also in bobo. Yeah, in hear the video. Yen hu so jina park so da. Ye hu ni boot kra. O sa se me man $5 million in Santo player. Oh bro. Oh aden no obo school team. Mu bi si ajimi ana. Ebreo. Or can we abra? If you have fact, bring the fact out and disprove it.
Same way, I'm a tea. Obe catch me say Stoneboy, ever catch me say, Waton or in the catalog, no, whatever partnership that he has with ByTunes, that is a music a music investment group. Music investment company, whatever he got from it. So I catch him so or $2 million unless me who receipt. Me just say bia or ya me artist and answer me yada ninti. That be me man new rough from sir. Me he needs to show me say hey na nyum we say na perform. How did they even arrive at that? Collection society because say you do know the basic logic behind it. Basic logic ni say enyo ma mi kura no e bia busumi bia anyom ne mame. Let's say
they just leave the oh yeah that's true. Or no say about be shooting amount for agenda down. They move they shooting down. Who shoot agenda down? No, they set up another agenda. Now, do you know what I get from this? You want to tell people that if Shatawale said he sold his at a certain value that you have heard, he is telling lies. And oh, so agenda will set you. Oh, say my encase Adana Stoneboy attorney there. Or turn there for 2 CDs or 3 CDs, there okay. And find but Shatta there, okay, say, send it there, no, $3 million, $4 million, and the obwa. Hey. We are not no akata man for Jimmy. A man for airtime your friends there. Stoneboy. Now they your tiny bit no. Hey, Charlie sometimes I mean tell you. They own chino o pesa odi yobi. I don't back don't know any feelings.
What he will say cry no say he's looking for those things before he will say okay say no. Or no so all content on fa bibia so ma o we say obi say $3 million oboa ba won so wonye analysis bia na account bia te say enye $3 million wonye bi na say wo ka say wo de onjindi the only time I ever did say enipa ne di proof beba and then I want so wonhwehwe de e be kire say the enipa ne kan oboa because even in court that's how they do it. He who alleges must prove. Or no, what in baby no say according to $3 million. And I was so boy. And the wa was so boy. No moment I say who prove it. Then I would ba ami who's ampa. And yet we nya sasi kano. And I can be say before say better onion. They must know that the song is performing. It is not always like that. A partial truth no account. There are any company or person or talk catalog and now person or talk any song from you one they will look at the value of the song that they are coming to buy but they don't just look at the performance at that point in time they also look at how they can give a value to it
so how they can market what they are
whatever that they have.
Because I know that song you sold for the veteran artist.
Exactly.
The song was not doing it better. Thank you. That's what I mean.
Oh no, okay.
Because know him how you maximize profit out of that song.
Exactly. And then America said they all can have truth. So you're dealing with some people or more ton. You need be that meaning so why be sada. Who said they are not always asking for performance of the songs because almost soon the
how they can maximize
the whole thing. No. Any the almost in fact, and no the people that I was dealing with then almost have artists for dia na sa artists no almost born the answer na make kwa ko almost say almost pe sa nenyum ne no I should look for whoever because may you follow up kaka I saw say nipa na nka say Captain Newman or no I think that the popular song this is a Grammy Refi but it didn't Captain Newman or popular song Onyami on this other seni on this other seni nka so into that sanum no obi ani abred den part of performance no hin na wo onye Ghana nimpo
how well is that song
performing so it is not always say they will look at the song are performing before they want to buy it, because they buy the songs for different reasons. What he's saying is true. Ebia omo pese omo so resell enum ni ntombe, but obi ho kran so na ne target ye say or the comma movie tracks ne hwan no into wa negotiate kra to order that any performance no it fits the movie na omo ye no into onya de senke a waji ni sika into obaba beto onyum na that person will not be looking at the performance of the song.
Okay.
So DJ Slim cannot go straight away and say they will be looking at the performance of the song and how the song is doing before they give a value, and it's not true. It is part of it, but it is not entirely true like that. And you know, obi betimi enyanum bia obi a oba betono or on the plans they ordenum ne be dada, and that person may give a value. Even the owner of the song may go like, how? Why are you paying a huge amount like this for the song?
Okay.
Even in other places, the same thing with even the Teki Johnson, Ojofu, the Iroko, I think Iroko TV guy. The time that he was buying CD for $100, the Nigerians were laughing at him.
He was wasting money.
You are wasting money. Why would you? The CD that you can buy for some few naira. Why are you buying it for $100? They were laughing at him. The same thing can be applied here. And DJ Slim at that time, because the movie is performing, that's why he's paying for that. No, he had plans that even the person selling didn't know. And you know, whatever you give that person, the person will appreciate it. In fact, they will even feel that you are rather doing a bad business. And again, bad business too can happen. I mean, we heard rumors say there was a musician there, Olisi in Inuma. The money that the guys paid, they couldn't make it back.
Yeah.
It can also happen. So why will you forgo all these factors? I bit me and say no MP for me to say the whoopers so he cannot get that value. A honor me did it or say, why am I saying it like that? And yes, shatter something I all can say. Yes. And yes, shatter and will be full front of this our value nearby. And if you would doubt it, and can Ube give you the perspective of the other side. But you have ignored that part. And then I mean, man, I will not say outright to say you don't have a point here. But you have left the part that people can buy the thing without looking at the performance, like you are saying. You are making it look like anybody who is coming to buy the thing will always look at the performance of the song before they give value. And I'm telling you that, yes, that is one side of it. The other side is that they may even have their plans already. So they can buy at that value that you will not believe until you see receipts. Yeah. But you are not giving that option for the audience or anybody who is watching you. Like, well, okay, they will look at the performance, but let me give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the people had their plans, so they can pay for it. Or even say that the people, even if it is true, they don't know how to do business. Give that option. Yes. Give that option.
Or Chatawale has best negotiation skills.
Exactly. But you are not looking at the other side. You are looking at only one side. You say, this is the point that I'll always disagree with DJ Slim and say, yes, if it is about Shatawale, his viewpoint is one direction. Onim de obeka ebeman I say Shatawale is not doing it right without even giving room for the other side. But enkaye Stonebwoy there no can. Even if he knows he knows more than any other person. Obe created doubt to be and a good example is what he did with the last mid boy. With all the information or money, say it could be, maybe, and all those things. And some of these things expose you. We will know where you belong. And Tina Obe can't go one side, you know. But Obeka said no, he is trying to be objective, even if he belongs to the other camp. be no iron. You are going one direction. There's other direction that you are ignoring.
Alrighty. Heading. Well, Ro, come through and I prepare na impon.
And yet there's one cat.
And cat is one. Well, yeah, sometimes you feel like okay, he should do better because when I started watching him, I was really enjoying the flow. Oh, okay, good. Good education. Good education. Like good.
You see,
until he brought Shatawale in there, he spots everything he has said.
He came to tweet about the fact that he's seen an agenda and he's out of town, and when he comes he will respond. So when I saw that response, I was like, okay, because I know how people have trivialized the whole conversation, and some people of course would want to set an agenda to throw and all of that.
Yeah, of course.
Let's leave them. When it gets to that point, you don't enter into that side because you know better. Or you find yourself in a position where you are, I always say you are close to action. And you, at least you are able to know some of the conversations that those people that will want to trivialize the conversation
may not
even know or may not even be aware. So you don't get involved. So when I started watching, I was like, okay. In fact, I watched his interview with Stonebwoy initially. And I messed up a share with. So when he was bringing that point, I was like, good. At least. Yes, some people would want to trivialize the conversation, but you are giving the education aspect of it in your defense. That is solid because at the end of the day, people will still find an opportunity to learn something about whatever the conversation entails. And I got so disappointed that he sat in front of Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy gave this explanation. You came back again to replay the education, yet you missed it.
You missed it, yeah.
With the conclusion that he gave, he missed the education.
Yes.
So I am asking myself, say, DJ Slim, okay, now you are saying if Stonebwoy, me there's a statement now Stonebwoy can't say he doesn't believe. I have my own reservations of which I've said, but I was thinking that Slim. So if Stonebwoy says he doesn't believe that any musician in Ghana's catalog is worth that amount, that one you believe and you accept. In fact, you even have a mind of your own to go and research. To go. The fact that the person is a practitioner, an experienced one as that, doesn't mean that
like you are doubting Shatawale.
Yes, you want to believe that you believe he said it is not worth that amount. But another practitioner in the space is also saying it is worth that amount, and you want that one there. You are doubting completely.
Yeah.
Without any form of analysis. Share. Any analysis not the buy any pound. Areho. Say, when was the last time you saw Shatawale topping charts? Hey, the weakest and dumbest conversation that I've ever had.
Shatawale songs.
Chale. You are like even if you want to doubt the relevance of the artist to be able to quantify its value, Shatawale in 2025. Now the most exported artist chart in the data, even on one platform, no one info. I'm sure he will say we cannot use one platform to measure. But then, if Spotify is able to do this, it is a projection on the others. You don't need rocket science to be able to.
Even in Ghana, how many artists have their songs trending on TikTok? That's Shatawale. Shatawale. You be there and his old song be buff. It is trending.
And you see, Ayemi Yase, he did not like. He decided not to even learn for himself. Aside, or you see, Stonebwoy gave a solid education, but even that education was not complete because there were certain things that he left out. There were certain factors about the business that he left out. You see, like Chemo said,
which is normal.
He cannot say all of them. Yes, it is. So I was expecting Slim, in order to beef up the defense he was coming to do, and Konusu Fias side no, add it to what this guy has said, and you are done. Nobody can beat that education. even if somebody finds a loophole to come at Stonebwoy for saying, say, no musician's catalog is worth that amount. So far as you've given this form of education, where we are. But he decided to leave out other factors in poor, like and no problem in case I am solid to go for Niame who here. Like saying, say, okay, when was the last time Shatawale's music top chart? You see, Yama Adiana ye one-sided.
Yeah, he's just looking at
and he also questioned what relevant collection bodies do we even have in Ghana. You see, Yasama Adiana ye one-sided. So at the end of the day, he's only thinking about Gamro Bema Miska. Se Gamro Amaniska dia NSA. But why don't you also probably question the negotiation skills of the person that is saying it is not worth it? Why are you, if not for anything at all, why are you not questioning the negotiation skills of the person that is saying it's not worth it? See, if Onima the likes of Guilty Beat, Mr. Easy Dems are able to negotiate for a single record, one song into double figures of dollars. Just one song. Sometimes 3. One song. So if somebody is able to negotiate the success of one song into over $100,000, are you trying to tell me somebody that has built a catalog of over 2 decades? Hey, when you say me young me ma I don't know how they see $3 million. Like, I don't know how they see it. No, I don't know how they see. You see, it is one of the reasons why some people like Shatawale, you always insult people. You are poor, and they will say he's broke shaming you. He's not broke shaming you. See, there are different aspects of the music business that we are not exploring. Here, you see the angle Chemo came from. Somebody is coming for your catalog. Me at that moment, my value at a certain amount. But I still need to run a background investigation to check the resources that the person has to exploit whatever product I am giving him or her in order to recoup. So even on the negotiation table, actually the person has a friend saying wings of exploiting the songs to this level. Okay, so maybe demand $200,000 and $500,000 actually. Or the obetimiako exploiting where they are remaking, reproducing, doing this, doing that, and one show you nipa 150. On that same table, I can tell the person, yes, I'm saying the of 500, but I am taking 1 million. And if the person sees the value of what I'm doing, that is my leverage. See, the fact that I've even been able to run a background check on the person to know the strength on how they can exploit the song, to leverage on it to ask for more, is a good negotiation skill from me.
Of course.
And they are not even considering that. They are not considering that too. And again, you see, there is another education of, if not for anything at all, I was expecting DJ Slim to learn from chat here by the chat nearby.
The Spotify
rap chat nearby. And I was saying actually DJ Slim, but he missed it. You see, DJ Slim Kase Kwesiata has stopped doing music. But in terms of artists that are listening to in Ghana,
most streamed artists,
Kwesiata is there.
Me
sure say Eka Ononkwa and Kwesiata will not. Me Bisani said, Sammy Kobisa DJ Slim said that he know how Kwesiata even got into that list in Onim. Because he will ask the dumbest question to say, when was the last time Kwesiata top chart? You see, they will narrow the conversation, and at the end of the day, some people will miss the important business aspect of the music thing. And topping chart. When you do releasing your playlist, you can top chart today. But can that give you money? No. You can miss it. Your man common na ye narrow. And when people want to raise legit concerns, near shifty goalpost. Near shifty goalpost. Now, it is not about the value again. It is about top chart, like chart topping. That is how we want to. And even before I wrap up, that should have even given DJ Slim, the rap should have even given DJ Slim some form of education. Say, look at Black Sherif, the body of works that he has so far. Majority of Black Sherif, in terms of his back end and analytics, UK. In terms of the people that patronize. So even in simple,
Nigeria, UK.
like normal simple terms, say Black Sherif, say Stonebwoy nya 20k views Ghana ha. Now Black Sherif nya 20k views for UK around. Say Black Sherif catch Stonebwoy say we need scarcing na only ni. In simple terms, that's what it means. And all these guys, the person that you want to question is in the most exported artist list. The most exported. So even that one self should tell you where the value of his money is coming from. Say the fact say if you say only what the same kind of streaming numbers, no, doesn't mean so you need to pay. It is the same way, eh? Say obi kokache say chemo kokache so kresafo say YouTube ebe timia man $50,000, $100,000. He would doubt it.
For sure.
Chemo tipaye on this secret. He would doubt it. Why? Because he doesn't understand how to even market it on YouTube. But kokasa ase mweche kodion cancer lewen. Kokasa ase mweche kwekumenu. Kokasa ase mweche Dr. Like. And they will laugh at you. Why? Because they know what I'm doing. They know how to do their business from that point. She'll go to Nigeria and go and tell them about YouTube. Hey, ask Jeffrey Notti. The last time he went to Nigeria and came back, I say, hey, we are joking.
He came to mention it here.
Yeah.
We are joking. That is why when I heard a top practitioner, one that has huge following like Stonebwoy, say there is no musician like he say the musician bia wo Ghana he nyina o de obia catalog ma Stonebwoy say me that the lumba catalog ma Stonebwoy so onko negotiate he cannot get me $2 million. That's what he's saying. Say me the nana amachi the catalog ma Stonebwoy say onko negotiate anyhow terms and conditions me the man he should do it whether 100 years 200 years in perpetuity. On to me, $2 million, mame.
Okay.
Sure. Even Black Sherif, I tell you, somebody can just get Black Sherif 72 albums, 73 albums here we release here, and the kind of money the person will get out of it, so can negotiate here. It will even be more than $3 million now.
Yeah.
Even in this short period. Even in this short period, why do you think that among most of the artists, even that this particular company, Empire, signed with Ghana, no, Black Sherif is the one that they seem to be more focused on.
Did he even think about Shatawale's number of songs?
Some factors ni nyina wo or the bemua and na papa ne kan no.
Oni Shatawale nyum dodo.
There be and na wo some factors ni nyina na.
Na ka so mo ma ton nyum 10 Shatta go ton 10.
And even the rate at which Shatta releases his songs on Tiasie. You see, you don't know the terms and conditions with which the person had his negotiation. So you don't come out and outrightly debunk, say, oh boy.
Until he shows everything.
Especially when you've also not given any cognitive analysis for us to even create doubt. Say, oh, all the examples and explanation are what they basically and found doubting the $3 million. Eye mogu, eye bola. All these ones are meant for basic people who don't know this conversation. Hey, what is Stonebwoy in him on my education, even about then times now you were executive producers who were even buying songs from people. There were people and you know yet you paper so you recording and and you think they were buying these songs at the same amount. Actually, which kind of play is this one?
Okay.
For me, I was very disappointed from the beginning.
In fact, it is the reason I even want to be part of that conversation because this whole catalog thing, I don't see even a point in discussing Stonebwoy going to do business with his catalog.
What is the big deal?
Yeah.
Nothing what is the big deal?
What is the big deal? Now you want to come and question the value of Shatawale as a musician over 20 years.
Okay, the guy who said she come and do activation in Takrade, Yahoo. Backrooms.
I think you have to correct him. He said something about Chamo. Are you sure?
Medro.
Okay.
So this one is called Backroom. Backrooms. I said your show time is inconsistent. Oh, our show is from 8 to 10. Maybe you knew the 7 one. It has moved from 7 to 8 to 10. I beg you. So note this for us: 8 to 10. Charlie Vibes says, Chemo, you sure say Shagzy Day go on for Thursday inside. Charlie, Shagzy Day everywhere in Ghana. Shagzy Day everywhere in Ghana. Get the app, and the drivers you want to use them, tell them to also download the app, and that's it. Pronto. You are in Shagzy. Frank Chad Carter says, DJ Slim will never learn because of hate. How can you defend this? Shatawale is far gone, SM for life. God is here. Frederick Apia says he is repeating what Stoneboy said on his show. Sparrow Rasta Conscious says, please, sick DJ Slim is really sick in the head. I don't want to pay attention to him. Look at his facial expression. Priesthood said DJ Slim can never sell a catalog for any one artist. He's so lame. And but they're foolish in their own here. Glorious Amma says Slim has stated that when Shatta is silent, he personally does not like it. So anything to get his attention is his priority. No when you're there for him. When you're attention, no, not when you're there for him. Okay, can you for your attention? Why are you telling lies before you get his attention? And that is uncalled for. Say the truth, speak the truth, and get his attention. That's how it is done, and you are good. And need Trump and attention. Well, Regina Tay says, my papa Joseph Doyumu says for sure. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we end today's show right here on Sammy Flex TV. 3-man squad for the night in Team Dodo Solomon Chemo, as well as man like Roland Amate. Hey, yesterday when we were giving people congratulations for their marriage and marriage ceremony outdooring, we forgot to also mention Kobe Josvano.
Yeah, said in the afternoon.
Oh no, the wife has delivered.
The wife has delivered. Yes.
The wife has delivered. So we also have to say congratulations to him. Yeah. The lady delivered last Saturday when we were at the wedding ceremony. Yes. So the nation's blogger, Kobe Josvano. Yeah. Congratulations. You said Obeji two guardians. Yeah. Obeji a crown of it two guardians.
That's what I can.
That be said first not to get the teso. I say we ever be did any.
We be did any.
We are coordinate. To get coordinate.
Yeah.
To one next.
Near the desert because I don't know the at the bar if you has it not ordinary.
Bon picking no be problem. Bon picking no be problem.
Mama
money for
where the waka mama yeah the letter be swami. Yes, see a show na yet to bedin na obo ceremony na siena. Sebi almost paka. Almost to paka. Intino say obi to ne pane ya de to na obetimi yi dollars $3 and almost obi abetimi atore pane ya to iti ye ready
muntie chemo afuti
iti ye ready na sisi ade Sammy Flex Junior obeja 5
muntie chemo na bomra
why muni ha
o bana me da bi fi o tatra aga za obani di well, so that is how we end today's edition of Showbiz Daily. As usual, great time with our viewers. Remember that I am giving out some tickets for BYK concert tomorrow. If you have called the number and you've registered your name, our guys will be on standby to deliver your tickets to you. So tomorrow, anytime from 10 a.m., between 10 and about 2 p.m., you'll be available here to give out your tickets because we want to also say thank you